Okay, folks, we are back once again, and it is time now for a tradition that started a few years ago, back in 2014, the Christmas Eve Q&A. But this year, I am joined by Marty Bingle.
Merry Christmas, everyone. How you doing?
We are doing just fine.
Good.
Yes. Now, we're going to go in no particular order here.
Nope.
And we are going to start with... Actually, before I begin reading these off, I do want to take time quickly to wish everyone who's watching this video a very Merry Christmas and a very happy holiday, whatever holiday you do celebrate, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever the case may be, depending on your religion.
Yep.
So, in order not to offend anyone, we'll just say happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Right. Now, with that said, let's get on with this.
Completely different. No.
Alright, now... We are going to start off with Mr. Josh Allington, who, by the way, just became a member of NetGame Central not too long ago.
Yay.
And, let's see, he asks, how long have you been collecting old video game consoles? I have been collecting them since, let's see, today's December of 2017. I first started collecting the retro consoles with my current N64 in March of 2014, so almost 4 whole years at this point.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't collect them, so I can't answer that question.
Yeah.
I collect other stuff, but not that. Not
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Started off with the N64, then of course the first PlayStation after that, and it's just kept going from there.
I think mine was the first PlayStation. I think I had that for a while until I had my current PS2 for almost 7 years, I want to say.
Yeah.
And it still works, so yay.
Now, the only thing though is I'm probably going to be stopping to collect retro consoles at this point, mainly because I don't have any room left.
Okay.
But I am going to keep getting the games for them though.
Right.
Yes. Now, next I'm going to go down to S. Ray Venus, who asked me 3 questions.
Okay.
The first one is, how long have I been watching Wheel of Fortune? I don't remember exactly how long I've been watching Wheel of Fortune, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I think I started watching it when I was maybe 4 or 5 years old.
Right around the same time for me.
Yeah. And I believe it was actually my grandfather on my mom's side that got me into watching television game shows.
Me? I guess it was just me.
Yeah. Yeah, from Family Feud to Price is Right in the daytime to Wheel and Jeopardy in the evening. You guys get the picture.
You get the picture.
Yeah. Then the second one he asked, do you like SpongeBob SquarePants? If so, what do you like about it? Well, I'll be honest, that is not exactly... I know it's very popular and everything, but that is not really a show that I am a huge fan of, so I cannot answer that one.
To me, it depends on the season. You know, seasons 1, 2, and 3 were absolutely amazing. But after the first movie came out, kind of sprinkling downhill.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really watch SpongeBob anymore. If I do, it's only seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen a few SpongeBob clips on YouTube, though, including one particularly really good one. Alright, class, how many of you have played an instrument before?
Oh my god. Yes.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either. That is a classic clip.
Classic.
Yeah. The third question he asks me is, what's your favorite food? Well... You know what? There are so many good foods that I like that it's hard to pick just one.
Same.
I mean, I do like pizza, and my favorite pizza toppings would have to be pepperoni, anchovies, and on occasion, dare I say it, Marty?
Yep.
Bacon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't any questions, so...
Yeah.
I don't mind at this point.
Yeah.
Well.
But I also do like pasta.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I love spaghetti, fettuccine, even lasagna. Yeah. I also like fruits and veggies, but there are some vegetables that I will not eat. Like, for example, I do not eat any peppers at all whatsoever.
It depends on the
Yeah. I do like salads and broccoli, though, as well as carrots.
Yep.
And cauliflower. Those are good for you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You know what they say, veggies are good for you.
That's right.
Yeah. Alright, the next one I'm going to go to is Mr. A.J. Johnson, who asks me 10 questions.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I did put in a 10-question limit, so...
Well, sure you did.
Yeah. Alright, the first one he asks, am I an MLB fan? Oh, absolutely. I've been following the Toronto Blue Jays for the longest time. Of course, I know for a fact that Marty and Steve are both Orioles fans.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And hopefully Marty, hopefully for your sake, I hope Manny Machado does not get traded off Baltimore. They're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, he's been doing really good this season. I hope he stays next year. Then again, so has he.
Yeah.
Mancini's been doing really well this year, so he'll probably stay for a few years.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Okay. Now, the second one he asked me is, what's your favorite game show game for the Nintendo Wii? Well, I've got a lot of game show games for the Nintendo Wii, so it's hard to pick out just one. But I would think my absolute favorite would probably be Wheel of Fortune.
Yep, same.
Of course, I've also got Jeopardy for the Wii. I've got Press Your Luck for the Nintendo Wii. That one's a pretty good one, too.
Yeah, I mean, the theme, they could have stick it. If they would have stuck with the original theme instead of the pilot theme, I think it would have been better.
Yeah. I've also got all 3 Price is Right games for the Wii, the 28 game, the 2010 edition, as well as the Decades version.
Same.
Yeah. And what else do I have? I've got Hollywood Squares. Some of the answers that are given in that game are hilarious.
That I don't have.
Well, you should get that one, Marty. It's a lot of fun.
I should.
Yeah. Number 3. Do you like sweet treats? Of course.
Of course.
Yeah, let's see. I like ice cream. I like brownies.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, I like sweets, but I'm kind of going to try and cut back on them like next in the new year because I do want to try to lose some weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 4. Do you like work? Well, honestly, that depends on what kind of job you have.
Yeah.
I mean, the job that I have right now is not too bad. I mean, it's a relaxed pace, which I do like. I've had other jobs before that did not exactly work out. Yeah, but I like my current job just fine, though.
Good. You do.
And let's see, number 5. Are you a Price is Right fan? Ooh. I'm gonna say yes, but in all honesty, I don't really watch the show too often anymore.
Yeah.
I did watch a lot, though, when Bob Barker was hosting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've caught up with Price now.
Yeah.
I just watch it on my days off.
Yeah.
Which are very few.
Yeah. And I have actually been to a taping of The Price is Right during Drew Carey's second season.
Which was...
That would have been 2008, 2009. Yeah, the taping I went to was shot in early May of 2009 and then aired near the end of the month. So near the end of Drew's second season. I did, though, watch this past Friday, and oh my god. If you did not see what happened yet in the Free Strikes game on Friday's show, then for the benefit of those people, I will not spoil anything, because some people may still have it recorded on DVRs and have not had a chance to watch yet because of, well, the Christmas season being on us. So for the benefit of those people who still may not have seen what I'm referring to, I will not spoil anything.
Thanks.
Now, the second half of his list is, what is your favorite GSN classic game show? Well, here's the thing. 1, I don't have GSN, mainly because of where I live, and plus, they don't really emphasize classics too much anymore.
No, they don't, unfortunately.
But when they did have classics, I think one of my favorites would have been Family Feud, the Richard Dawson and Ray Combs episodes, along, of course, with Match Game.
I think the last time I went to GSN, classic, I think last time, I never watched like the old GSN. we're talking 94 to mid 2004. I never watched that.
Yeah.
I think the last time I watched GSM like regularly was probably around 2000, somewhere between 2007 and 2010. Back when they had Play Mania. That was when Sean missed that show. But anyways, yeah, I don't really watch GSM anymore.
Yeah.
I don't really watch the classics because they're kind of too early for me or too late for me to watch.
Now, number 7, what is your favorite Wii game show game? I believe we already covered this on number 2, and that, of course, is Wheel of Fortune.
Yep. Next.
Okay, next up. Do you like TV? I do, but I kind of really don't watch too many TV shows anymore. I have, however, started watching the second half of the 3rd season of Fuller House on Netflix.
I haven't.
Yeah. And that show's pretty good.
So I've heard.
I know Frank's watched it.
Yep.
And let's see. The next one. Do you like work? That's the same as number 4, and I do like my job, so. Next. Do you like Dunkin' Donuts? I don't think we have Dunkin' Donuts where I live.
I haven't eaten Dunkin' Donuts since, I think it was sometime last year.
Yeah.
For Boston. Our flight left at 7:30. I'd be up at 4:30. I haven't eaten Dunkin' Donuts since. I would like to, but again, I'm trying to get back. But I mean, I do like Dunkin' Donuts once in a while. But,
Yeah. And, yeah, we don't have Dunkin' Donuts in Canada, but we do, of course, have Tim Hortons, and I like that. I don't eat Tim Hortons very often, though, because I want to try and stay healthy.
Yep.
Alright. Then we have Edman64, who just simply said, can I post my question here? And then he didn't ask me anything else after that. Really?
That's great.
Oh, boy.
Wow. That is amazing.
Okay, next time you're going to ask something like that, actually put the intended question after that. Alright, well, before this gets any crazier, let's move on to the next set that we have. And this is actually the final set I have. And it's from a common follower on my YouTube channel, Gaming with Nick.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you have not, by the way, seen his channel, I would recommend checking that out. I'm not sure exactly how many videos he has, but based on the comments he's left on my videos, I would call him a pretty good user.
Nice.
Alright, now the first one he asked me is, am I going to get Super Mario Odyssey and Mario Party Top 100, or at least one of them, and are you excited for those games? Well, keep in mind, these questions were submitted to me around the beginning of October, and both of those games have since been released.
Yes.
Super Mario Odyssey I would get if I had a Nintendo Switch, which I unfortunately don't. Well, not yet anyway.
Not yet. But that is very high on my wish list for my Switch that I might get.
Yeah, same for... Yeah, same for mine. In fact, I might get a Switch next year, but I would probably use it as a portable console. And yes, you can do that with the Switch.
Yeah, you can do that. I think I might use it for both.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. As for Mario Party Top 100, I am gonna get that for sure. I just don't know when exactly I'm going to get it though.
That's a maybe for me.
I know Frank got that game not too long ago.
Frankie's got that one.
Yep.
I might get that one. Seems good, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Number 2. Have you ever thought about branching out and doing other kinds of content on YouTube besides video game LPs, game show games, announcement videos, and other things? Examples being rant videos, response videos, fan mail videos, etc. Well, to be honest, I have been thinking about that, but I'm kind of content with what I do have.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the wide variety type. You know, I like stuff.
Yeah.
I have not done LPs yet, which I might do at some point down the line. but I have not decided what I would like to do yet in terms
Yeah. As far as response videos goes, I would do those if I knew exactly how to do that type of video, which I don't.
Thing.
As far as fan mail videos, I do not plan on doing those.
No, I don't plan on doing those either.
Yeah. And then for rant videos, I stopped doing rant videos as of the end of 2016, and I do not intend on going back to doing those.
I don't intend to do those too.
And I don't think he included red or yellow card videos in the subject area, but if he did, I would just say that I do not do those type of videos anymore.
Nope.
In fact, the last red card video I did was December 21st of last year, directed towards a certain plagiarist whose name I will not mention, but he knows who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, moving on to number 3 on the list. Are you a fan of Power Rangers like Matthew is? Not really, even though I do have some Power Rangers games, so I guess you could say kind of.
I don't have any Power Rangers.
Like, I have a Power Rangers game for Super Nintendo, and I also have Samurai for the Nintendo Wii, which I have beaten.
I have anything
Yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah. Number 4. Who is my favorite YouTuber besides your friends that you hang out with on Discord and Skype? Ooh. You know what? That is honestly a tough one to answer because everyone that I follow on YouTube, as well as on Discord and Skype, are kind of all good guys to be around. So, you know what? With the exception of a few trolls, I'll just answer it like this. That way no one gets offended. I'll just say, everybody!
Everybody.
Yeah, that includes Frankie, Hunter, Dylan, Daniel Monahan, Aubrey, etc., etc.
Etc., etc. Including me.
And yes, Marty, that does include you too. Let's not forget about you. After all, you are Dab and Bingle.
That's right.
Alright, number 5. Do I plan on purchasing Mario Parties 5 and 7? I have actually since gotten 7. I
don't have a game.
I still need to get 5, but I don't know when I'm going to do that. I am, though, going to get 5. That is a guarantee.
I might get 5. I don't have a GameCube, so that's out of the question. 7... No.
Yeah, well, Marty, if your Wii's backwards compatible with GameCube titles, you can play it on there, but you would need a GameCube controller.
It's true, so...
Yeah.
That's probably a no for me. At least not yet, anyway.
Yeah. Number 6. Do you plan on purchasing an SNES Mini? Well, considering I have enough stuff already, I'm probably going to say a no. Plus those have been very hard to find anyway.
Yeah, they kind of... Yeah, I literally have no room TV mantle either, so...
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work.
From what I've heard, they're planning on releasing an N64 Mini Classic Edition next year.
That they are.
Yeah. So that would be fun.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
I think I might get that, though.
Yeah.
64 minute.
Yeah. Which of the now, number 7 he asked, which of the following cuisines is your favorite? Mexican food, American food, Canadian food, Italian food, or Chinese food? I don't think... Well, actually, wait, I have had Mexican food, because tacos, I think, are technically Mexican, are they not?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Alright. I don't think I've had Chinese food, though.
I'm not really too big on Chinese food.
Yeah. I have had American, Canadian, and Italian, and out of the 4 of those types of cuisines, I'd probably say the Canadian and American cuisines would be among my favorite.
I don't think I've ever had Canadian food. I don't think I have.
Well, Marty, let me give you an example of Canadian cuisine. You ever had poutine?
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, it's it's a specialty where I live.
Mm.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll have to come to Canada at some point. I would love to come to Canada.
Yeah. They have different types of poutine. Like, they've got, including poutine with bacon.
That's nice. That's nice.
You knew I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Alright, we're almost at the end here. Number 8. Would you ever consider doing YouTube as a job if you had a large enough viewer base to make that happen?
Well,
I probably would. I mean, I have almost 1,600 subscribers at this point, but if I had something along the lines of, like, 4 million or 5 million subscribers, like what Super Mario Logan has, then I would probably consider doing YouTube as a full-time job. Yeah. As for me, though, I am content with the job that I do have, thank you very much. And, oh, looks like my camera's running low on battery. But fortunately, we have one question left.
Okay, that's good.
And it is, on average, how long do you play video games for each day? I guess it really depends on what I'm in the mood to play for that day. Plus, there are some days where I don't play any games at all during that day, mainly because of schedules and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because, like, for example, someone who's my age would probably have less time to play games than someone who's, say, like, in their early teens. But because I work part-time instead of full-time, I don't really, I usually play video games on my days off.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really play video games that much anymore.
Yeah. Alright. So, that is it for all the questions. We thank you all very much for those who sent in. And to those who missed the boat this time around, you'll have another shot in the summertime when we do my birthday Q&A.
Yay.
But for right now, though, Marty and I are going to sign off. And just like at the beginning of this video, we do wish everyone a very happy holiday season and a very happy new year. And I will see all of you tomorrow for the season finale of the 25 Days of Wheel, along with the jackpot drawing. See you then, folks.
Happy holidays.
And, Marty, your line?
That's Alicia.
Yep.